Well, we're blocking Souk, working on the RV, the 83 Ford E350 Lindale edition. And we've got these little blocks at the back here on each side of the bumper, but I'm going to put in some better blocks, bigger blocks, and put them under the frame there more, just to hold this up here a little better, because I've got to crawl under this thing here. And I want to make sure that it's held up pretty well here. And I'm gonna have to move those blocks in a little bit so I can get a better head-on look at that little tiny hole where we got to adjust those e-brakes off. So that's the mission today. So wish me luck. This is going to be quite a chore. I'll need a little luck to get this done. Well, it's dark now, but we've got the motorhome secured under here a little bit better. Got my trusty piece of cardboard to keep me off the wet grass. We've got the jack in position. Took one of the jack handles off. And we've got a big long pry bar here. And the pry bar is wedged between two of the studs on the axle. And if you can hear it and see it, we're actually getting some movement here. I've unseized them. Listen to it move. And I'm jacking it up here. As I'm jacking it, you hear that move? So I've actually succeeded in unseizing these rear brakes, although they're still too tight, and I still need to get in there and adjust the automatic adjusters back a bit. So that means I need to relocate. There's a big hammer I used to hit the drums. I've been hitting the drums where they say you're not supposed to hit the drums. I've been hitting the drums around here, but look at that move now. So that helps the shoe separate from the steel drum, because the brake shoes have metallic in them, which little bits of metal mixed with the asbestos, and they rust to the drum apparently after you park them for 8 years like this. And under here you can see how we've got it supported up here now with those right under where the leaf springs are. So where the leaf springs mount there, you can see we've got the support there, but we need a little more room in there between the the block here and that. You can see in there the little tiny spot where we got to adjust that is that little tiny hole down there at the bottom. It's an oval black rubber plug that covers it. But that there is where we have to get 2 screwdrivers in. Well, actually 1 screwdriver and an adjuster, which is like a bent straight blade screwdriver. We got to get it in there and push that lever back, which releases the automatic adjuster from going on looser. And we've got to make it looser, so we've got to push that lever back a bit. And then we got to do the same on the other side. So again, this is a little more over my head than I've been used to working on smaller vehicles. So this big vehicle has been a bigger challenge for me, because in my 15 years of running an automotive repair shop, I probably only worked on 1 or 2 of these, and it's hard to remember from way back then. But this is how we're going to re-support it. Now we're going to use these blocks here, and we're going to support it underneath the frame right there, as you can see, both sides with big Arbutus blocks. So that's going to allow us to remove these blocks that we have right here. These blocks, we're going to move them out, because I'm going to need more room to get in, have a straight on look with a light under there to back those adjusters off a little more. But isn't that a miracle answered? Look at that, eh? Here we go. We got movement. Doing a celebratory burnout. You gotta love it. There's music to my ears, seeing those drums turn. Mind you, they're still too tight, but anyhow, we're making progress here on the very challenging 1983 Ford, which is my favorite brand out of Dodge and Chevys and Fords. I prefer the Ford chassis the best. I've always liked them the best. And stay tuned for Budget Traveler for more new and exciting videos as we come out here next time and reposition those blocks so I can get a better straight on angle to get to those automatic adjusters to back them off a bit, because they're still too tight. And I don't think the engine will have enough power, or they'll definitely get hot and start smoking if we try and drive it with the brake shoes that tight onto the drums. So wish me luck, and even say a prayer or two for me. I could probably use it here on this vehicle. I'm a little over my head, but not afraid of challenges. But boy, oh boy, this one's really created a good challenge for me here. But let's hope it all pays for itself here. Got it looking cleaner and looking nicer now. And here's a look at this side here. And we've got this side kind of almost blocked up here. As you can see where the new blocking is going to go back there. And that's going to be supported basically right at the rear spring shackle there. So that's a nice solid spot there, you know, under the frame and the spring shackle. So nice good solid place to support it. Got a piece of plywood underneath there to spread out the load, because you never know what kind of subterranean you have here. Like, what's underneath this dirt? Drain pipes, hollow sinkholes, who knows. But this machine here, I don't know how much it weighs. We're gonna find out. I'll definitely find out, but I bet you this motorhome weighs a couple thousand pounds. So, you know, the dirt isn't solid under there. She could fall through, and that would not be fun when you're underneath it. So that's why we got to have safety first, everyone. But stay tuned for more new and exciting videos on the RV project. We'll let you know how it's all working out here. We're getting closer and closer to driving this thing away. So stay tuned, and wish me luck, everyone. Take care, everyone.